This is my journey into the deadliest and most inhospitable place on earth, the Danakil Depression. From the haunting beauty of the salt flats, the colorful alien-looking landscape of Dallol, to the gates of hell of Erta Volcano, the Danakil Depression is a challenging and at times almost impossible adventure.
This is the result of the moving apart of the three tectonic plates which took place like 30 million years ago, according to the geological information of this area. There are three plates, the Arabian, the Nubian and the Somali plates move apart. They call this place the Afar Triangle. This is where the triple junctions of the tectonic plates meet right here. The community in this area called Afar, the entire community is Muslim. Most of them actually are nomadic, always moving from one place to another looking for grazing and water. After driving a few kilometers, you'll be at your campsite, and a campsite called Hamed Ela. We call that place actually a million-star hotel. Obviously, you're going to spend the night outside, counting the million stars.
It was averagely 85 meters below sea level. Hamed Ela means the underground waters of Ahmed. What is believed is Ahmed was the first person to dig out underground water and showed possibly to live there.
We will have a swimming program in a very small salt pond if you like to swim. And we'll be driving in a massive salt plain, which is a result of the tectonic plate. It used to be part of the Red Sea. According to the information, this whole area was under the sea until 30,000 years ago. Those water now evaporated and shrinks, left that massive salt plain, which has an area of 1,200 square kilometers in different thicknesses like 800, 500, 600 meters. We're going to have a sunset program on the shore of Lake Asale, which is a salt lake.
Lake Asale, total area of more than 200 square kilometers, and the lowest point in Ethiopia is above 120 meters below sea level. And there is traditional salt mining, like started 2,500 years ago, with the local people. They work there. Their economy usually depends on it. The second day, we're driving about 25 kilometers to the colorful area. Dallol is colorful area. Dallol means colorful stone. and the area was 4 square kilometer, averagely 80 meter below sea level, and the deadliest place in our planet and the most inhospitable area in the world. Over there, there is no underground water, possibly fresh water now, and no plants, nothing to live there. Within the 4 square kilometer, you can see different stuffs and colors. These stuffs are the yellow stuff is sulfur, the brown one is copper, the green one is oxidized copper, and other stuffs together with the crystallized salt, which is called Dallol. This makes unique because only found in Ethiopia on the northeast part of the Danakil. The salt mountain creature looks like an imaginary land.
Erosion, wind, and unconditional temperatures are the factors for these mountains to be created in this part of the area. The only living thing that I saw is some kind of an insect which looks like a spider. And some swallow birds, the migratory birds, have got their nests around these mountains. Probably they are eating the bugs. The next destination which I'm taking you is called a yellow pond. It's basically a mixture of sulfur, potash, salt and water together. It's bubbling because of the gas coming from the ground. The local community use that liquid for a medicine. Does anybody know a disease called Tinnitus? Some kind of a ringworm occurs around the neck. They cure that disease by rubbing using some kind of sponge-like thing or cloth. They rub it and they cure it. And I asked a medical doctor about this disease and he told me that sulfur is ordered for such kind of disease. So basically this community use that liquid for medicine. And it's also a deadly pond for the birds. Lots of birds are drinking it and instantly they die. So it feels like an oasis in the desert.
After driving back to Berahale, which is the only area possibly having lunch, and driving back to the Hamed Ela, which is called the border town between Tigray region and Afar region, possibly to stay one night inside the house with with mattresses. It's called Hamed Ela. We're driving about 62 kilometers from that village on the main way to Djibouti, that is called Erta. Erta means market of cattle, because used to be a market for the local people. They were trading each other. and again driving 47 kilometers. That means 37 kilometers is about salt flat and dust. That is part of the Danakil still, and the last 12.5 kilometers were to the base camp. The name of the base camp is called Askoma.
Looks like village, yeah? But no villagers living here. The local people are here only for their business, like to rent camel and other things for road leader and the like, okay? Then after they work and some they collect money and they go back again to their village. That's why this is the last camp of the volcano. It's called Askoma. You are standing at 130 meters above sea level, and 100 meters like down from the top. That will be the best place for sleeping because no smoking. You are on the basaltic shield of 40 kilometers. Almost you are on the center of the basaltic shield. When we say basaltic shield, I could not show you, I could not split this, okay? But underneath, make sure that there is movement of magma inside. We don't know when gonna be erupted. I wish tonight.
Walking for about 3 hours is 9.5 kilometers to arrive on this Erta Alley mountain.
I don't know tonight. But don't upset by the nature. Nature is nature, okay? If it is smoky, we'll change maybe our plan to try it at the morning. If you are interested, after we get there, we may let you to sleep.
And this is what the volcano, which is called Erta Alley again. Erta means smoking, Alley means mountain. And you can see lots of the basaltic ground and lavas because easier to be erupted from this area. What local people believe about this one is at the gateway to hell, and the smoke is hydrogen sulfide. And the volcano was full of magma. Last eruption was 1967. Since 1967 up to 2 years ago, it was full and possibly to see like 3-4 meters down, which is full of magma and somewhat firework. After 2 years, I mean back, until like last year, on the eve of last year, still was moving around, possibly clear to see. That's why we are waiting here until this beautiful sunrise at the compensation.